All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mancave 101 podcast where we talk about all things nerdy and answer the question.
Doing, step bro?
Already. Okay.
Anyway.
Out the box, right?
right out the box.
Out the box. It's good.
Right. I am your host, Supreme Abel. Alongside of me tonight, the man in the chair who's responsible for that sound. Hey, Aaron, how we doing tonight?
I needed that laugh. Also, Aaron Rodgers to the Jets. Let's get it.
They call him Kalo K, the mama wanna god. He doesn't like me right now. Live from the Man Cave. Leo, how we doing?
That sound will be deleted by the end of the night.
What do you mean? We're Brooklyn at Big Chase. How's it going?
Greatest rapper alive died on March 9th. Shout out, sleep in peace, Big Papa, a.k.a. Notorious B.I.G.
True.
You sure did. What, it's been 26 years? 25 years?
Shit, it's been too damn long.
It's been too damn long.
Yeah, 26.
Wow.
Jesus. All right. Well, as always, it's the Mancave101 podcast. We talk about all things nerdy, TV, movies, comics, some gaming, and pretty much anything we want to. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Apple Podcast, and Spotify. We are live every Thursday at 8 p.m. We do a lot of pre-records on trailers. Great artist spotlights, spotlighting some artists that may be under the radar that needs to get your attention. We do gaming streams on Wednesday. I believe, Aaron, did you just finish up The Last of Us, or did you? You're still in the middle, right? You're caught up to the show now.
Yeah, I'm caught up to the show. There's one more week left of the show, so last week will unfortunately be the last week.
Right. So we have to figure out what games we're playing. I finished Hogwarts, so I have to figure out what games we're playing too. So more to come on that. More disclaimer. There's going to be a bunch of drinking. We're going to I don't know. There might be some smoking. Leo's definitely going to curse, especially going into our next subject. So with that being said, everyone, cheers! Happy Thursday, episode 53. Let's go to the comic corner and watch Leo drink.
And thank you guys for last week. Sincerely, we appreciate you guys being here for the 1 year. It was awesome.
That's a fact.
Hell yes, we had a fun
awesome.
time.
Yeah, we got fucking shit.
Yeah, it was an interesting after show, to say the least.
Yes, it was.
To say the least.
All right.
And then
what?
Oh no, I was gonna say, and then on the early check-in, as always, Torin, what's going on? You just came back from seeing Scary Movie. We need to know how it was. We're very curious. I heard it got some good reviews.
Seeing your favorite scary movie. Which one was that? One of the ones we previewed? Probably one of the ones we previewed.
It might be that, or it's actually, I think Scary Movie comes out this weekend. So it might be that too.
Oh, shit. I don't know. All right. The first book on the chopping block is Bloodline, the Daughter of Blade. This is the 1 in 100 ratio variant. The only thing I have on this is the cover artist is Ivan Tao.
That's dope.
Yeah, there's another variant cover, but it doesn't. The one that came out for the original one doesn't. This knocks it out the freaking park.
Yeah, this is crazy.
And the first book is actually really I really like the first book, the way it was written, and the storyline is pretty good. All right, the next book on the chopping block is X-23 Deadly Regenesis number 1. This has a first appearance of Haymaker, a skilled fighter with a personal vendetta against Laura. This book also has one variant cover. The artist is Edgar Salazar. The writer is Erica Schultz. The cover artist is Kelman Androwski,
so you could drink.
Damn it.
I also very much liked how you said Edgar Salazar. Like, that was very... How
did Torian put it? Like a cheerleader?
Edgar Salazar.
Oh, fuck. My damn straw froze.
Can I get an E? Can I get a D?
You got that E. You got that E.
Oh, fuck you guys. All right. The next book on the chopping block is Predator Numero Uno. We got another one. This is the first this is the second premiere issue of the second Predator series that's coming out for Marvel and by Marvel. This is going to be a long one. The artist is Nitho Diaz. Okay. The writer is Ed Brinson.
There's no N in Brisson. So
Yeah. So Drake.
Was that me or was that him?
You said Brinson. Is it Brinson or is it Brisson? Who is it?
Brisson.
Who messed this up?
Is Brisson.
That's what I said, Brisson.
No, you said Brinson.
You said Brent.
Fucking son of a bitch. Oh damn!
And I know you're not getting. You're not getting the cover artist. All right.
Giuseppe. Yeah, I was about to say you have the first word because I worked for that shit ass company for years. Continue.
Giuseppe Kamakoli?
No.
Kamakuli? Whatever the fuck.
Kamakuli?
Pause. Hard pause.
Oh fuck.
I love it here.
Oh Jesus Christ. Oh God. All right. The next book on the chopping block, thank God, is the last one. Amazing Spider-Man number 21. This is a first appearance of the Scribbler band. I've been hearing. It's been on the grapevine. I have not read this series of Spider-Man, and I've been hearing that it's dog shit. So, but like we always say, this has a first appearance on it. We don't know how far they're going to take it. I heard not the artist. I heard the writing is bad. So, the writer is Zeb Wells. You probably, if there's rumors going around the internet about your writing, you might want to quit.
Damn, way to promote that comic.
Yeah, like whatever you're doing.
Just quit? Like you ain't got to go back to school or nothing? Just quit.
I'm sorry, because if I hear about it and it's on multiple comic book fan pages and they're calling this the worst written Spider-Man ever.
So you don't even get to like
it's coming from more than 10 people. 10 different sources.
I'm saying though, but he could like reprieve himself, you know what I'm saying? Like you could just go back and get better.
You literally just shitted on the man's life.
Yeah, you're like, I just fucking quit, go get a job at Burger King. Fucking
yeah.
No, go right for DC. You'll be all right over there.
Boom.
The cover artist is John Romita.
Yeah, Radrinka.
Radrinka.
And like we say at the Comic Corner, support your local comic book shops. Support your addiction. Addiction is comic books and a little bit of alcohol. All right.
Oh boy. I mean, I feel like you're putting less and less comics on this thing. Like we used to have like
4. It's been 4.
We used to have like 7, 8 comics, and then like we had the big Leo Drake, and then all of a sudden it went to 4.
Like 4, 3.5.
All right, next week I will give you guys 6 comics. I promise.
Trust me, daddy.
Trust.
All right, well, on to the nerdy news. Cheers, everyone.
Oh God, you guys are funny.
I'm clearly here for comic relief. Oh, and by the way, I was right. Torrin said, let's just say Ghostface took a huge slice out of the Big Apple. I heard really good things about it. Like, I heard Scream 5 was halfway decent, and this might be one of the better ones.
I actually heard the same.
Scream 5?
Scream 5?
No, this is Scream. This is Scream 6.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, but you know, they snuck Jenny Ortega in there. Jenny Ortega. You already know. Miss Wednesday Addams, and she's doing Saturday Night Live. Fun fact. So.
I saw the preview. Weekend. I saw all the guys.
She's funny as hell, man.
Yeah, it looks like she's gonna be good.
She's funny.
Yeah. All right, let's get it.
All right, nerdy news time. All right, so let's start. Okay, so we already. If you guys haven't seen, we already talked about the trailer of the Turtles, so there's no need to get into that. All right, let's start here. Oh fuck! Why I gotta start with a fucking name? Oh really? Okay. Actress Zazie Beetz has stated that she will return to play the character of Domino again in Deadpool 3. How are we feeling?
Oh, I liked her.
Yeah.
She was fun.
Yeah, she was freaking. Oof.
Yeah, she was fun.
Aaron, you got the gremlin.
Yeah, that was me. What do you mean by that, Leo?
I just like the way luck works for her.
I gotcha.
What do you mean by that?
Just lucky. I just love the way luck. And I love oh God, whatever. All right. Okay. According to Quantum Mania writers Jeff Loveless, Janet Van Dyne may have had a physical relationship with Kang the Conqueror. So, do you guys think that Kang tapped that?
Yeah, he did.
Yo, no way they didn't.
Yeah, the hell they didn't, bro.
I mean, he really didn't have that many choices except for like Janet Van Dyne and like 7 holes over there. So
yeah, like,
I mean,
there's no way they didn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, Kang's still a brother. Ain't no gonna tell me he ain't you gonna tell me he ain't tapped that ass.
doesn't matter what branch he splits off into.
I'm like, tap that ass in all timelines. Believe that shit.
You trying to get this multiverse?
Kang got what you call long dick for real.
That's horrible.
I love the fact that we have sounds back. I'm just gonna say it. It's the greatest thing ever.
Oh my god! All right, I'm gonna bring the mood down a little bit because I forgot to mention this.
Oh, great! I'm so glad we're at that part of the show.
Yeah, like
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I should have brought this up in the beginning, but when I scrolled past it by accident. Heat star Tom Sizemore has died at age 61 after suffering a brain aneurysm. If you guys do not know Tom Sizemore, he's first off, Heat is one of his greatest movies. Saving Private Ryan. He has so many, dude. He did like what was the? God, I'm forgetting. I'm stalling on the name right now.
Saving Private Ryan, Heat, Black Hawk Down,
Black
Natural
Hawk
Born
Down.
Killers.
Big one.
And oh yes, he was the detective in Natural Born Killers. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So he passed away this past week. So we want to send love and condolences to his family and to everyone who supported him and loved his work and his artists. He will be missed.
Peace.
Okay, so since we're in the down mode, I just want to throw this in here because I came across a story and I felt like we kind of needed to touch on this. We're all collectors here, so there's a story that supposedly and allegedly a guy and a girl couple got into some type of altercation, whatever, and while the guy was gone, the girl sold his entire collection for peanuts. He unlived her, and I just felt like we needed to just kind of explain to people that may not really understand this industry, this collector thing. It's a lifestyle. People look at these comics like, oh, they're just comic books. The cartoon is art, there's pretty colors on it. They don't always understand that, it takes a lot of time and commitment to purchase and collect these things. They're personal on a whole nother level. I don't approve of what happened to her. I don't think it was right that she sold them. I don't think that, but I think that people sometimes just do not really understand. And because you don't value something doesn't mean that somebody else doesn't. And I'm quite sure all involved never saw themselves going to the length that, of what happened. But I just thought like we might need to just touch on that, bro. Like,
yeah. See,
it's one thing to unalive someone. It's another thing to wake up Chris Breezy. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be unaliving people for that. But also, like, yeah, the people spend their lives and money, hard-earned money and time, finding these collectibles. And like, some people really just look at it like it's a joke. But like, listen, we're in this nerd thing for a reason. It's because we love the content, we love the product, like, and like we grew up on it. So like it's literally like a lifelong relationship. So
I don't want to. You know what?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll talk about this behind the scenes.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
We might need to touch on because some people just don't. They're looking at these things, these comic books and these slabs and these Funkos and they don't see this as a serious thing, and they need to understand that it's very serious. Some of this stuff is extremely expensive, so you really have to have a little bit more respect. Putting your hands on something that doesn't belong to you is never a good idea to begin with. And let's move on. Okay, let's bring the move back up.
Yeah, okay. All right, so Marvel is still planning for a World War Hulk movie, which is featuring Maestro and other variations of Hulks. So,
will it be Mark Ruffalo, though?
No.
That's the other news that we have. Also, I'm gonna tie it into it. Fuck it. Mark Ruffalo is saying that he doesn't want to play the Hulk anymore.
Just bring Ed Norton back. It's fine.
I'm completely fine with Ed Norton. You can say whatever you want about him, but I liked him as
I'm going to drink because I said Horton instead of Norton.
Nice.
He called himself. He just wanted to drink.
I did.
Yes.
Listen. I think that Marvel needs to understand something. When you get to the point where you change the character beyond his normal behavior, when you're spending more time, the Hulk is a rampaging, monster, if you want to call him that. That's what he does. He smashes. That's the excitement of being the Hulk. When you take that away, then there's no reason for us to be here because technically you can do everything CGI. It's the same.
I was just gonna say that too. I was like, World War Hulk would probably be all CGI. They could probably just get a different voice actor and call it what it is.
It's the same thing we talked about with Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, he's a smash and grab guy, and you're just making him a comedy relief. Like, who the hell signed up for that?
And then also, Mark Ruffalo said in the same interview that that Marvel made a big mistake by losing James Gunn.
Yeah, TBD.
Yeah,
TBD.
I agree. TBD.
Because listen, I'm not gonna stand here and say that James Gunn didn't do an incredible job with the actual team of the Guardians of the Galaxy. He's the reason that they are where they are, and we have them the way they are. However, I thought the second movie was, okay. It wasn't great, and we need to see what the third one's gonna bring. And honestly, I'm gonna say right now, if the third one comes out and slaps, then Marvel made a fucking mistake. But yet to be seen.
Johnny Fish.
What's going on?
What's good, man?
He says he does not have hope for World War Hulk, and he thinks Ed was a better Hulk.
I listen.
I liked Ed Norton. I'm a big Ed Norton fan. I think he's great. So I get it.
I still have a strong hate for Edward Norton for one reason. American History.
Why did I know you were going to say that?
I don't know. It looked too fucking real, all right?
Listen,
but his acting chops in that, I hands down, he should have won a fucking Oscar for that role.
He was incredible in that movie.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He was incredible, but I still hold a little grudge on him just because of that movie. It's been that long. It's been that long.
Emotional damage.
Thank you. I was waiting for it.
Listen, it's okay. We'll wait until we see Ed, have a conversation with him, work this thing out.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta freaking talk to him. All right. Fuck, I'm gonna fuck up another name. All right. Oh wait, no. Fede Alvarez, Alien film. The Alien film is set to begin production this month. So we're getting a new Alien film from Marvel.
From Marvel?
Yeah, Marvel bought the rights to Alien.
Oh, right, because they're doing the comics and stuff now too.
But now I'm curious where this is going because are we rebooting this thing or?
It's called Marvel Elsewhere.
The thing is, I don't.
Interesting.
Because you gotta realize that the Alien movies took on with the last one with the big joint with the big giant guy. I forgot the name of the movie. God damn it.
What happened?
Wait, which one?
The name of the last Alien movie. The one with the big.
It's not Requiem,
Aliens.
is it?
No, Aliens.
Aliens. It was something. It was a prequel. It was a prequel because when he got
Prometheus,
yes, that's the one I'm thinking about.
I love
because that was the last. I don't know if they're gonna take it off from there because that would be freaking great.
Oh,
they
you're
take
saying
off-
if they took it from that and then
yeah,
kept going?
it kept going from there.
That'd be
Because
interesting.
that's literally the beginning.
Hmm.
And then you go from there, and you freaking with all the aliens and the way the droid attacked the planet of the aliens and set off all the aliens in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be freaking mayhem, bro.
That could be cool.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, are we rebooting this thing, or are we
If you
picking it
start-
up? And
because that's the hard part about it. Okay, there's a lot of fucking names in this week's news. Tyrion Edgington.
That can't be right.
Who?
I know who he's talking about. It's the guy from Kingsman. It just can't be right.
Yeah, whatever the hell it is. He stated that he
Taron Egerton. So please.
why do you gotta keep looking this shit up?
Because we have to carry over this drinking game because you gave us 4 comics a week.
and also I don't know, I'd like for other people that are famous to watch this one day and maybe us not get their names wrong.
Well, that would be cool.
He's not a Marvel nerd, so you might as well not get that hope and dream out of there, because he stated that he does not want to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and explains that his statement that joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it would be the right decision for his currently for his career, because supposedly he got the new 007.
So I actually was listening to this earlier. Shout out to John Campia, because I happened to be watching him this morning. He was in the running for 007, but he actually told a reporter that he didn't get it, and he believes someone is already cast for it. But he was in the running for it because of have you guys ever seen Kingsman? Kingsman was very James Bond-esque with like, you know, some turns.
It was James Bond X with more blood and more guts and more gore. That's basically what it was.
I would watch that.
Yeah, but Kingsman, it's a good movie, and you got Samuel L. Jackson saying "motherfucker" in it, so you're good.
That's always
all right.
a good time.
Okay, actor Keanu Reeves has stated that he has been interested in playing the character Wolverine in the Marvel's MCU. So what do you guys think?
No,
thank you.
Absolutely no, thank you.
I love
Keanu
Reeves, but no, thank you.
No.
Like we always stated in this podcast, if this is your first time you're watching our podcast, we always stated that we wanted to see him as Ghost Rider or Silver Surfer, or we even brought up did we bring up Mr. Sinister too?
Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
Omega Red.
Omega Red
Might be good as Omega Red.
Yeah.
I know Kung Fu.
So yeah.
What's the other one?
I want the X-Men cast to be young. No offense to Keanu Reeves. I just want them to be younger.
For those that don't know, Aaron has a problem with old people.
No, I don't.
I
love old people.
He does. Like,
I love old people.
Go back.
How old is Keanu?
Go back to the archives, and you will see every time we talk about who's casting who, he does not want anybody old. He has a problem with old people. Just
right.
saying.
He also hates women and their rights as well.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Abel's just batting 100 tonight already. Dude.
I did not.
That was a lie. That was a lie.
Yeah,
that was a
it's
lie.
like old people, bro.
I mean, me and Brie Larson just have a bad relationship. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Just is what it is. And I'll never buy a Nissan. Shout out to Brie Larson.
I don't know, man. You hate one blonde. You hate them all. I don't know.
From the horse's mouth.
From my lips to God's ears.
Oh god,
you ain't kidding.
Everything seems to indicate that Marvel wants to make a big impact as Robert Downey Jr. in the role of Iron Man with his new team in the movie Fantastic Four. That is why studios take their time choosing the cast, and also we are getting by Kevin Feige. Supposedly early next week, we might be getting 2 cast members from the Fantastic Four.
I just don't believe it.
They've been saying this for a month already.
Yeah.
So
I'm not buying. Like, I don't think we're getting like the real Fantastic Four cast for at least another 6 months. Like something like I feel like Marvel Marvel has a lot of shit to figure out right now because there's just a whole conversation going around about what's just in general what's going on with Marvel. Period, good or bad, either way.
No, because Kevin Feige is literally now the actors have to come and pick up the scripts themselves.
Oh, I know. Yeah, they literally have to text someone or like email someone, and then like you have to pick it up. But
and it has to be in person. The actor has to be in person because now they're taking legal action because the actual screenwrite for Ant-Man and Quantumania did come out, and it was actually factual.
It's insane.
Oh wow.
And that's insane. So now everybody is signed some fucking kind of not affidavit, but some kind of fucking
NDA.
Yeah, it's an NDA.
They probably signed some NDA.
And it's probably thick as a damn Bible.
And so anybody who's playing in Marvel right now has to sign it.
Right.
So I'd rather Kevin Feige take his time because when he does, you know what we get.
Kevin Feige is like the biggest Fantastic Four fan. Like I think he's always said that like that's his property. Like he's always wanted that. Like, you know, he grew up on that. So like he knows how important it is to get this right. So honestly, take your time. If you even want to wait a year to tell us things, I'm fine with it. Don't tell me anything. Just get it right. I just want Marvel to get shit right. 100% right. So we all feel like we are all in a good place.
Yeah, it's never going to be 100% right.
Right. Of course.
But you know, I mean, listen, the Fantastic Four is extremely important to everything that's going on here. So by all means, get it as close to right as you can. You know, I'll reserve my judgment for when I see the entire team because I'm more concerned that they look cohesive than this one and that one and that one. And I want to see who's playing the Thing. I want to see who's playing Johnny Storm. I want to see the whole cast together. Who's playing Bobby the Robot and shit? I want to see.
I was gonna say, what do you guys think about the theory that that like apparently there's multiple times out there people have said the Sue Storm actress is going to be the first one chosen, and then they're going to build the rest of the cast around her. Like, how do you guys feel about that? I would think it's Mr. Fantastic because obviously,
that's what I would think.
You know what I mean? But multiple people have said it's going to be Sue who's cast first, and then they build the rest of the team around her, which I think is weird.
So weird.
I wouldn't care. I honestly, just I wouldn't care because if you really want to do it, you got to build it around Thing, because the Thing is the most, you know what I'm saying, eye-catching character in the whole team. So if you really want to go that route, like to build it around Sue Storm is like, who cares?
The only reason I can see them doing that, unless they really go after stories with the kids of Sue and Reed, because I guess Sue would be a little bit more part of that than Reed. Maybe, I don't know.
But the thing is, have you seen the kids of Sue Reed and
they're the most the girl is like the most powerful.
Aren't they like a level mutants or something?
Yeah, they're beyond. Yeah.
She can literally.
I think I've heard that before.
Yeah, she can literally think about it and it's done.
But what do you think? Do you think that has to do with the fact that, because I feel like the tie-in there is that like Krasinski got killed the way he did in Doctor Strange, so I think people are saying that like maybe they kill off Krasinski. We don't know who's going to play Mr. Fantastic, but maybe they kill off the Mr. Fantastic character quick to make the kids more relevant, as opposed, I don't know how that would go, but
but if they bring in that kid, it's gonna, and then the problem is they're gonna die down our power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and if you're gonna bring in her kids, don't. I'm just saying don't, because it's too much.
It doesn't make sense at this point to bring the kids in because there's way too much mileage to get off of the Fantastic Four. Period. You know what I'm saying? So obviously don't kill yourself on that. Like, the Fantastic Four story is way too big, way too important. You need these characters in whatever you're doing going forward.
Because you gotta realize the Fantastic Four touched so many characters in the Marvel universe. It has so many cameos and so many Spider-Man, Venom, fucking Wolverine, Doom. Shit, I can keep going.
How about Kang? How about
and so many first appearances happened. Black Panther happened with the Fantastic Four. So
Oh,
you
freaking what is his name? Annihilus. Annihilus is
Annihilus.
like
What's the other one? Not the
Ton of great
Eternal. What's the
characters.
other one? Black Bolt's?
what's the chick?
No. What's his people called?
The Inhumans.
Inhumans.
yes.
Like which is a whole other universe that you gotta open.
Yeah. So that's what he's. I hope he takes his time with the Fantastic Four.
He's going to,
because this will be your flagship. If you do this right, it'll be your flagship.
The Sun is the most powerful, but then again, even Professor X's son is supposed to be in the strongest as well.
Yes, all the kids. You gotta realize from Magneto on, Magneto's kids are not fucking wimps either. Quicksilver. You have so many of the kids of the most powerful mutants that we grew up with. Their kids are OP.
Yeah, because as they go on, the mutations get more. Yeah, it makes sense.
And plus, their mutation was based off of aliens, but whatever. Okay, so Doctor Strange 3 will come out in 2026. Rumor.
It's gonna come out before Kang Dynasty. I feel like they're gonna move that forward.
Yeah, I'm like they're definitely gonna move that forward.
You think they moved that up that much?
The reason I think that is because I think all of it's getting moved back. I mean, I don't know what rumors you have of things getting moved back, Leo, but like
everything
is getting moved back.
Right now, everything it's been moved forward, it's moved back, it's been moved forward already like 4 or 5 times. It's a waste of time until Marvel and Kevin Feige gets on a stage and says, "Okay, these are the dates that we're going to give you."
But you know what though? Even when look at Comic-Con and look at all the dates they threw at us, and
they fucking changed
how much
it again.
of that? How much of that is real? Like you
and
can't.
And also he changed it again in the San Diego. It changed from San Diego to New York.
Oh yeah, now it's been changing every month, like because they.
So it's
there's some shit going on over there.
It's some crazy shit, and I'm not even fucking dealing with that shit. Oh, John Berthal's Punisher is returning to the Daredevil Born Again.
You son of a bitch, I'm in. If there was one character of the Defenders I wanted back, it was the fucking Punisher. I love all of them, honestly, except for Iron Fisting. Yeah, Iron Fisting. We won't get into that though. But John Bernthal's Punisher, that's the guy I want. And I want him screwed the Defenders. If we're not going to bring back all the Defenders, put him on the Midnight Suns team. Let's do some shit. Let's do some real shit. Let's do some real fucked up shit.
But see, this is what I'm saying, that I think Daredevil Born Again is not going to be rated PG-13.
It can't with Bernthal's character unless he agreed to PG-13, which I don't think he would.
I can't see that.
Dude, I remember a while ago I reported on that he will not join Marvel Cinematic Universe unless it's done almost the same rated R version of the Netflix special. So it's either he does PG-13 or TVMA, and he got a bigger bag.
Yeah.
But the rumor. But remember last week, Daredevil was said that it was going to be died down.
Listen, all I'm saying is I hope he actually stuck to his guns, and we won't know until the show comes out if he did or not.
I mean, you know what though? When the mouse comes at you with a bag of money, sometimes you could bring down a lot. Money seems to bring down a lot of people's shit. You know what I mean?
Okay, I only use this gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
is that rubber bullets? Yeah, it's okay. We can do that. No problem.
He was like, hey, I had a couple zeros.
Yeah, exactly. It's amazing how that shit works.
Yeah. Come on, Bruno.
You're gonna kill who I tell you to kill,
Catch up on some comments here. Speaking of Black Panther, did you cover the recent Black Panther news, Leo? I don't even know what recent Black Panther news has been.
What recent Black Panther news? I don't even have that.
Specify, Torian. Specify in the comments.
I actually do know. It was something about Spider-Man being a better movie.
Oh
no, it's not. No, you're that's a joke. You're trolling. You're trolling.
Really gonna start
no, I'm not. No, seriously, I haven't heard. I don't know.
3-hour freaking text messages with these guys complaining about Spider-Man. Really?
I mean, I wasn't complaining about Spider-Man. I was complaining about Marvel.
And Torian also said that you're sick for that iron fisting comment. So
What do you mean by that?
yeah, I don't know what he means by that either.
Okay, so Kevin Feige's Star Wars movie has been shelved by shelved at Lucasfilm.
Lucasfilms, yeah.
Oh, I was so happy that we were going to talk about this because let me tell you something. Star Wars in danger, girl.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
So ever since Star Wars came out and said we're gonna make this movie, we're gonna make that movie, we're gonna make this show, we're gonna make that show, things have just been canceled left and right. The only thing, and Leo, you're gonna love this. The only thing that's really standing right now so far is the fact that Taika Waititi is gonna get a Star Wars movie and gets to write and direct it. That's the only thing that's standing right now of like the last year of news that has come out.
Laughing goats with lasers and shit. That bullshit.
Yep. But
then you explain that's why they shelved it. That's why Lucasfilm says, "Fuck you, you're not doing
that's
this."
That's the thing. Star Wars is in a weird place right now, man. I mean, aside from the Mandalorian, and I heard Bad Batch, by the way, is very good. And like that whole Clone Wars, Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau world, like there's just like not much going on in Star. Like realistically, we might not get another Star Wars movie for another 6 years. Yeah. And that's like since Disney's taken over, that would be the longest stint that we haven't seen a Star Wars movie.
Well,
so
the one with
Black Panther,
Waikiki is it's supposed to go to Disney Plus, so it's not even a theater.
Oh, it's not a theater release. So that's even.
It's supposed to be a Disney Plus, I believe.
Guess which Star Wars I'm not gonna watch. I am not watching
anything with your man Wakaka on it.
Mr. Shikaka himself.
So wait a minute. I actually found the article that Torian's talking about. Do you want me to read it? It's actually really. I'll read.
Yeah, I'm actually curious.
Marvel's Black Panther.
Who wrote it?
So this is from Screen Rant, which is.
Okay.
You know,
oh, okay. Yeah, they're yeah.
Marvel's Black Panther may leave comics for good for one tragic reason. The character is tremendously popular among readers thanks to his long comics history and his phenomenal success on the silver screen. Ever since Captain America Civil War, actor Chadwick Boseman has brought even more fans to the franchise. Unfortunately, Black Panther number 14 proves Marvel may retire T'Challa from the comics thanks to the tragic real-world events. While the character has appeared in comics in Stan Lee and Jack Kirby's initial Fantastic Four run, the character truly became popular when he achieved his own book, joined the Avengers, and began to take more of an active role in world affairs. As King of Wakanda, T'Challa was not only the first African superhero in the comics, but broke stereotypes of the era by being a highly intelligent ruler of a technologically advanced nation. Too many high noons. He was a scholar, a scientist, and a superhero, and all these elements can't read that word into Marvel's most popular heroes. Yeah, I'll drink of the Silver Age and beyond. And Chadwick Boseman's portrayal of the character in the MCU brought the character to live action for the first time. Recent events have taken a tremendous toll on T'Challa. He's lost his place as king, his seat on the Avengers, and has even been exiled from his country. His allies have turned on him thanks to Wakanda's sleeper agent program that's inadvertently caused Wakanda's civil war and threatens to destroy communications worldwide. Even though T'Challa is only tangentially, that's not the word, at fault for this at best, I'll drink 3 times. The Avengers treat him as a pariah. So apparently this article is saying he's going to be removed from the comics.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
He's going to be removed from the comics because Black Panther, the whole issue is I'm having an issue with the new series of Black Panther because they're doing so much bullshit with Black Panther. Okay, because Black Panther in Avengers in this new run, he's a badass. He's the Black Panther that we're supposed to have gotten because he tells all the Avengers, "Fuck you! I can kill you all," and I have I got a drink contingency plan for every single one of you. And it's not to put you down, it's to kill you. And he told all this to every Avenger there.
So Black Panther is Batman, but better.
No. Yeah,
but better.
But like the article says, then he gets kicked out of Wakanda, and then he lets Captain America kick his ass, and then it's a whole thing, and then one of the main Wakandans kick him out of Wakanda, and that's why people are having so much problems with this run of Black Panther right now.
But Chase, go ahead. You've had.
I'm just saying. Listen, I don't fucking believe it. You know, it's got to be fucking racist because understand. I'm just saying because fucking who remembers when fucking Iron Man fucking lost his company? He was a fucking drunk and he fucking wasn't Iron Man anymore. Rhodey had to take over for a period of time, and he fucking wasn't coming to the boards. How many fucking movies have we seen where Batman as Bruce Wayne doesn't fucking show up for the corporation? Nobody fucking likes him. He's fucking a womanizer. Nobody ever says, "Oh, they're gonna take him out of the fucking movies," because it's fucking bullshit, bro.
Well, the books.
That's fucking bullshit.
That's got to be racist.
Whatever he's doing, whatever they're writing, this is the fucking comics, bro. You can unwrite all of this shit, and everybody can write y'all tomorrow.
But you gotta also realize in the comics, Black Panther owns 7 universes. 7. So
what do you mean universes? What do you mean?
He owns 7 different universes. 7 different galaxies of solar systems.
What do you mean he owns it?
He owns it. He rules those planets. 7 different ones.
How?
With an iron fist.
With the fucking iron fist. Dude,
I thought we talked about iron fisting already. Let's stop that.
The thing is, with the new Black Panther run, they put him in such. They made him tell the truth, and now they're punishing him for it. That's what pisses me off the most. Because you're telling me, Wakanda's been in the comic books has been the most technologically advanced.
Technodrinkily.
Yes. So they've been the most advanced civilization on the planet since the beginning. So they have time travel way before then. They had time travel before then. And they had the ability to go to different solar systems, different planets, way before anybody else had on the planet. So that's how he owns 7 different planets and 7 different solar systems. So, and then when he told all the Avengers in the comic books, he told all the Avengers, I have contingencies for all of you. And all the Avengers literally sat down in Wakanda, and he looked them all dead in the face. He's like, okay, you have a contingency to put us all in jail. He was like, no, to kill every single one of you. Jeez. And none of them did shit.
Mm-hmm. So I guess my obvious question here would be, I don't understand how you could take Black Panther out of the comics. Like, I understand if that's the way the story's written, potentially, but I don't understand how you could stop him in the comics, and yet we're rebooting him in the MCU with a kid. Like, honestly, you're going to get rid of where he came from, which is the comic books, and you're going to keep him in shows and movies.
You got more than 60 years of comic books with Black Panther.
So I understand that, but
they can still go back and forth with the movie.
Listen, let's back out of the comics. The fucking movie made almost $2.5 billion fucking dollars. You do not fucking retire a character that's worth $2.6 billion fucking dollars. I don't give a fuck what they're talking about in the comics. It's bullshit.
The comic is fucked up though. The way they kick him out of Wakanda. If I suggest you read that, I think it's
get rid of the fucking writers.
I think it's issue 12. The way they get rid of him out of Wakanda is foul as shit, bro. And the problem is he has the ability to kill everybody in Wakanda, and he doesn't do it.
It's the fucking king. He doesn't do that. You don't kill your own fucking people unless you're a mad king. Get rid of the fucking writer and get somebody else to go in there. Because how ironic is it that they wrote this whole story where nobody fucking likes him? I'm like, dude, I know he's a black guy, but come on.
And guess when this whole new series came out? It came out in February.
Of course. So on Black History Month, we're gonna write a story where nobody likes the fucking black guy. Not even his own fucking people. It's a little bit too realistic, don't you think?
Yeah. So yeah, it's yeah.
Fuck out of here, bro. Listen, that franchise is currently worth $2.5 billion fucking dollars. You do not get rid of a $2.5 billion fucking franchise. You get rid of the person that wrote the dumbass story.
Exactly. All right. So then on the next bit of news that we have is since we wanted to reprise it, since we were a little bit out of our sorts from last week, we wanted to re-talk about the Hugh Jackman playing. Okay, so let me read the exact quote that I have. That Hugh Jackman says he will be playing dual roles in Deadpool 3, which has lead the fans to speculation that he could be playing multiple variants of Wolverine in the film. So, where we left off in Deadpool 2, he had Cable's time warp and supersonic whatever teenage funk said, "Oh, I think I did something horribly wrong," and then we got that awesome ending for Deadpool 2. So if he keeps going back, and you think Hugh Jackman is one of his favorite, him and Deadpool and Hugh Jackman and Deadpool and Wolverine are the fucking odd couple of comics. Okay, yeah. So their rants back and forth because they can literally stab each other and not kill each other. So imagine the great fight scenes that you're going to get if they do this movie right. Mm-hmm. And the different variants that you can get of Wolverine.
Just give me the suit. I need one of the fucking classic
the blue
suit,
and yellow
the blue
suit.
and yellow goddamn suit.
Yo, honestly, the
brown and yellow suit. Either way.
What we put in the thumbnail for this stream, that suit. I
tried to pull it up. I have it up, but my internet is being very weird right now. So I'm trying to if I could try to get it real quick, I will. But my internet's being super weird.
Like I said in the yearly episode, I would love to see a Weapon X, an Old Man Logan, and the blue suit.
I mean, listen, for me personally, bro, it's just way past time for Wolverine wars, man. Like, I know everybody wants to fucking see Deadpool and Wolverine. I want to see fucking Wolverine and X-23 and all the other X's and fucking
Dark Angel. Give me Dark Angel, fucking Dark X-Men. Give me that.
Bro, listen,
if you give me Dark X-Men, black and gray fucking Wolverine suit with the red eyes, Berserker fucking Wolverine.
Yeah, that's what I'm
that would actually be dope too.
I'm looking for that shit, bro. Like.
Because one of the scenes, knowing Ryan Reynolds is going to be him digging up Wolverine out of Logan. It has to be a scene, bro. Because in Logan, you see, actually in Deadpool, you see him searching the forest in Canada with a metal detector with his fucking fuzzies on. So if we get a scene of him digging him up, I would love it.
Get no argument from me.
I'm having a couple of issues with my internet.
I'm gonna do it right now.
I have Abel pulling up the one of the suits, like the suits that I use for the thumbnail because I think it's actually sick.
Hold on, I'm just gonna you keep talking. I'm just gonna save it real quick and just do
it the right way. Yeah, I mean, if we get classic, like some form of classic Wolverine and maybe like a berserk, like come on, man, some shit we haven't seen on film before. It would be ridiculous.
In a Wolverine fan page, yes, I belong to a Wolverine fan page.
I mean,
I'm so shocked by those turn of events.
So, a fan put a Deadpool mask and a Wolverine mask next to each other, and Hugh Jackman put a thumbs up, and it was the yellow and blue suit mask.
Yeah, I think that's the one we're gonna get personally.
Dude,
I think that's
that really fucking happens. You know how many nerds are gonna freaking lose their shit?
Yeah.
Look at that fucking suit.
This shit is so ridiculous, though.
It is ridiculous.
Bro, that would be fucking insane if we got this Wolverine in the goddamn bro.
Dude, that suit is sick. Like that, I need it. I'm telling you, there's no way at some point in this movie Hugh Jackman doesn't put on some type of suit with some type of mask. There's no way. He's probably been dying to do this for years.
Dude,
think about it. Even in
it's the one Wolverine thing he hasn't done yet.
Right. Like what's wait, what was it in Wolverine 1 or 2 in the post credits? He opened the briefcase. I think it was the second one when he went to Japan.
Yes,
he opens the briefcase and you see the mask. I'm like, oh no,
dude, that had me so hyped up. I was like, okay, we're gonna get him in the suit the next movie. We're gonna get him in the suit the next movie. And then...
now was that the same? Was that the same? Was that the same movie that had the post credit scene that said Essex on the briefcase?
Yes,
it was, right?
Yes.
Listen, I'm not gonna. I really want Mr. Sinister. I'm like,
Mr. Sinister would be dope.
I need Mr. Sinister.
You give me Mr. Sinister, and you give me a good actor behind it.
Right.
I'm in.
Find me the right actor.
In.
Yeah. 100%.
I am in. I want a devious Mr. Sinister.
Yep.
And then you give me that whole. Oh, what up, Mr. Dillinger?
Dillinger, what's up?
M. Dillinger, what's going on? He said, facts, give us the motherfucking suit and stop playing with us. Agreed.
Heard that.
Chase, much love on that mug, bro. That Spawn mug is actually
Spawn mug,
yeah.
And Torian said, it would be dope if he pops up wearing a suit, they play a chord from the X-Men theme song. Oh, God, we'd all lose it.
What? Oh, no, if Deadpool does that, if does that, and when he's putting on the suit and he goes, I'll lose my shit. That would be so great. Okay, in other news that we have, Tom Cruise denies the rumors that he was supposed to be Superior Iron Man.
I don't believe it.
I think they cut him and he doesn't want to be embarrassed by the fact that he got cut from the movie.
I'll believe it.
Yeah, because Tom Cruise has been talking a lot of shit lately.
Because Tom Cruise's ego is through the fucking roof.
Well, I mean, honestly, if I drove a motorcycle off a ramp off a mountain and then like parachuting, like I'd feel a type of way too to try and say some shit. I'm not saying it's justified. I'm just saying like this dude is like freaking like doing advertisements like right before he jumps off a plane and like parachutes. Like the dude is out of his mind.
I'm not taking nothing away from Tom Cruise because
he's out of his mind.
He's out of his mind and he's a good actor.
Yes.
But the thing is, he the way he does his films are very, very precise.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like Kevin Feige should take a play out of his playbook.
Something, yeah, 100%. Listen, there's a reason Top Gun Maverick was like the #1 freaking movie last year. He did something right.
No, the reason why is because he held it back for 2 years.
Well, they did something right.
He's the great white hope. He's the great white hope right now for the fucking movie industry in their fucking cinema movie.
Yeah, but I don't know.
He's gonna win every fucking Oscar in the world.
Yeah,
Watch.
but did you hear about like the next Mission Impossible movie being 3.5 hours? That's a tall order. That's a tall order.
That's the rumor. That's a very long movie.
That's a tall order. That's longer than Endgame. That's a big movie.
If they give a Sinister his story arc alone is vicious. Yeah, agreed.
It sure is.
Dude.
Even better, Leo, mark it down just in case it happens. Nate Melendez is here. Hello, Nate.
What up, Nate?
Happy Thursday, bro. Happy belated birthday, brother. Hope everything is
well.
Happy
birthday, my God. Hey, listen, if y'all have not seen the latest covers by Nate Melendez, please go check out his Instagram page.
Check him out on Whatnot too. He's always doing shows, remarks, all that stuff. He's doing and sketches.
Check him out. Artwork.
I got some blank covers though.
I love that energy.
Oh my God.
Tom Cruise really became one of those characters. It stays with him.
Yep.
Dead Reckoning is split to 2 parts. Really?
No,
it is. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus.
Dude, milk it.
You're welcome, Nate. We love you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit. John Wick Chapter 4. We got that coming out in 3 weeks, gentlemen. We gotta get our tickets and get this shit together.
Dude,
We're gonna go see that.
Wait. Are you talking about the reviews? Because the reviews are.
Are they nuts?
No, they're dude. Everybody's praising this shit.
They're saying it's the best in the series. It's a 3-hour movie, and in no way does it feel like a 3-hour movie. It's complete action, and here my favorite part. Even though like I love Keanu Reeves, Donnie Yen takes he steals the movie. Every scene he's in.
No, really?
Yes, every scene he's in, like the reviews that I've seen, the first reactions, every single one of them literally said Donnie Yen steals every scene. that he's in.
Fantastic!
That's crazy.
I'm so
this movie's gonna
happy
be
about
crazy.
that.
I have to watch the third one, and then I have to watch the fourth one when it comes out.
Dude, they say that also in film studios, it says that will be the best action movie of the decade.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Dude.
But there's 7 years left.
They're already calling it, bro.
That's a bold statement.
Well, listen, something better comes out. That's the action movie.
I mean, to be fair, I'm still saying Last of Us is gonna be the best show of the year, and it's March.
It is. It's gonna be
But
show of the year. We're gonna get into that later.
Show. It's not an action.
It's not an action movie.
Well, you know what I understand, but same concept.
Nate, little secret, there's a cover coming out for MegaCon. I found out there's going to be a regular, virgin, a metal, and a foil. Nate, I will not do drugs. Don't you come in here and promote that to me. Don't do that.
And then second of all, send us the link.
And then second off, send me the link. Babe, if you're watching, they gave it to me. Also, Nate, can you give us a little? Can you tell us who the character is? Little Mancave 101 exclusive. Torin says, "Get your tickets for John Wick."
Yep,
I agree.
Yeah.
Dillinger says, "I'm so glad." He's talking about
Donnie Yen. Yeah,
Donnie
100%.
Yen. Thank you. So glad he's in. Yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Yo, he is the truth,
and I believe it for action film of the decade.
And Nate Melendez laughing at us about drugs.
Nate knows what he's doing. He comes in here. He's like, "Oh, I'll tell them all about the."
He's like, "Oh, they're all gonna buy it.
They're all gonna buy it because
All right,
it's a John Wick homage.
No way.
No,
Nate. Remember who supports you, brother.
Wow, I think it's a little. Wow, you just dropped that card. That's early.
Wow, Nate, you just ruined the whole stream. I appreciate it, man.
That's awesome.
I'm
gonna need that. I'm gonna need maybe 2 of those.
Shit.
Nate, I got a liver that I'm not using permanently, or a kidney if you need one. Dude.
No, Leo, you need your liver for the podcast alone. Like, not even considering the rest of your life.
Kidney. I give a kidney up. I got 2 of them. I don't need more.
Chase, you bounced out. Did you see that Nate said it's a John Wick homage?
Listen, bro. Listen. Just listen. Just put it in the vein.
Just direct insert.
Yeah, please. Oh,
Nate also said Leo drink because he said so. I think you should.
Hey, I want a link, Nate.
This is Leo after every drink.
all day.
I know.
I can do this all day.
All right. Nicolas Cage says, "I don't need to be in the MCU. I'm Nick Cage,
and the MCU doesn't need you."
I will just say my favorite meme going around right now is the TikTok where Nicolas Cage is looking at Pedro Pascal in the car. Like, have you guys seen that one?
Yes.
God.
Yes.
It's the greatest thing ever. I've watched every one of those. It's the greatest fucking thing ever.
Just on that meme alone, Nick Cage probably right. He's good.
Also, cross promotion here. Mancave101 Podcast is dropping a tier list, which we know you've all been dying for tier lists about all the Sony movies, and we're ranking them from S tier to absolute complete dog shit. And both Nicolas Cage movies are on that list.
I wasn't a part of it, and I'm concerned. I actually haven't seen it yet. I gotta watch that.
Oh my god, this is gonna be good.
I feel like I'm gonna rage on. I feel like I'm gonna be angry on that one.
It's because Morbius is the best Sony movie ever.
You can't have me. You can't have me in a tier list conversation with movies like Morbius in it.
Why not? Morbius is goated, bro.
Why? Because I got through 15 minutes and 23 seconds of that movie, and I stopped.
Oh my god!
Torrance said it ain't gonna be most S tier. What do you mean by that, bro? Sony does a lot of great work. I don't know what you mean by that.
Yeah, and animation, fucking
and video games.
Shit, video games. The movie,
Okay, so
Pedro Pascal is holding up HBO and Disney Plus. He sure is.
Literally with
gunpoint.
his back.
All right.
Give me all your money, bitch.
James Gunn has responded to the racist backlash that Chukwudi, I can't say his last name and I don't want to mess it up.
So drink?
Yeah. Casting as High Evolutionary. So we got some more racist shit. People are pissed off that they made High Evolutionary black. It's not. I'm not beating around the fucking bush anymore. So they're pissed off, and James Gunn says, "I don't care. I don't look at the actor's skin tone or skin color. I picked the best actor for the role, and he was the best fucking actor."
I have a question.
What up?
Comic book heads. Isn't the High Evolutionary a robot in the comic books? So he doesn't have a skin tone. Why are you people complaining?
Excuse me, his skin tone is silver.
It's metal. My bad. I forgot that's a skin tone now.
It's gunmetal.
That's y'all are just horribly racist for no reason.
Listen, you just cannot say enough about the fact that people are so fucking petty. Love the art. What's crazy is we've been watching these characters in comic books who have been non-brown, non-black for decades.
Since the beginning.
From the beginning. 1 year where they make oh my God, he's black. Oh my God. Oh my, the fuck. Sit your asses down someplace and enjoy the movie. Get some popcorn, bastards.
Yeah, so James Gunn's defending him, so I give him props for that. And you guys need to really sit down somewhere and just
Shut your bitch ass up!
Thank you.
Wow, that was a perfect soundbite.
Yes, we fucking definitely need to do
Guys, I'm a DJ for a reason. It's not just music. It's timing.
That was perfectly done. My bad. Couple comments here.
Okay.
Thor: Love and Thunder was boob to how great it could have been. Should have been 10 times better.
I'm pretty sure he meant poop, but honestly,
we
boob sounds better.
We don't have enough time left in the stream to voice our frustrations on Thor: Love and Thunder.
We could
do a whole separate stream on it.
Can we?
We actually did. It's all we actually reviewed the whole movie, Dillinger.
Can we do it again?
Go back on our YouTube.
Can we review it again? No. Because I'd rather go watch Morbius.
Aaron almost cried. Okay,
there's no way. Wait. You'd actually rather watch Morbius than Thor: Love and Thunder again?
No hesitation.
Wow. I couldn't even get through Morbius.
And in case you all are newer here, Thor's my favorite character. That movie is painstakingly bad to watch. And fuck you, Taika Waititi. That's all I have to say. I'm sorry.
He's getting back to it. See, you're getting him fucking eating again. All right, go to the next comment. Come on.
Sean, welcome on in. Drink. I agree. I need to drink now because I'm angry.
Speaking of but while you take that drink, I have to ask a question because it's actually very curious to me. So, Taika Waititi literally saved Thor and ruined it all at once.
Facts.
Do you give him more credit for Thor Ragnarok or Thor: Love and Thunder? Like in terms of like which one did? How do I say this right? Like, did you hate Thor: Love and Thunder more than you loved Ragnarok?
Yes.
I was gonna say yes.
Yes.
Yeah, right? Like I think 100%. That's where we're at, right?
And that's hard to say because to me
Ragnarok
Ragnarok is a top 10 Marvel movie.
Yes,
easily
I agree
for me.
with you.
Easily for me, it's a top 10 Marvel movie. But the fact is, Thor: Love and Thunder was so bad, so down low. And it's not the worst Thor movie. That's the worst part. Marvel, stop fucking with my character. Please, I'm begging you. Stop. It's enough. Now he's a fucking dad making pancakes with a fucking hammer. This is ridiculous now.
God. Oh, fuck. All right.
Sorry, we have comments. I wish y'all had a call in so I could sound off.
Dude, we have to set up we have to set up a Discord or like something like that. Torin, we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about it.
We're gonna have to figure that out.
Bring Torian in on the show.
Torian, 100%.
No, we're gonna have you pop in one day, Torian.
Yeah, we should.
That's all. You gotta pop in, bro.
And now you feel my pain, Aaron. Your Thor is my Hulk. Bro, how do you ruin the two strongest Avengers and don't at me about that because they are. Don't fucking at me about it, because they are. Stop. And Leo, don't look at me like that.
Listen.
At their top forms, Hulk and Thor are the two strongest Avengers. I don't give a fuck about Captain Nissan. Don't mention her.
Captain Nissan.
I don't care. Don't mention her.
I'm gonna let you live. I'm gonna let you live. I'll let you live. I'll let you live.
Yeah, because don't right now, because I'm already in a bad mood.
I'll let you live.
Or I will hit you with a that's one.
I'm not gonna poke the bear. I'm gonna step away slowly.
Aaron, hit him with that's one. You don't have to think about it. Hit him with that's one.
Fucking ridiculous. We took the two strongest Avengers, don't care, don't at me, and we made them comedic relief, pancake flipping dads, and Dominican Hulks in the fucking Mexican and the fucking
Dominican.
Hilarious what Marvel does to people. It's great.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, we just went on a tangent. Do we have any more comments?
No.
La Vaca. La Vaca.
If Hulk would have done that, She-Hulk would have been better. Just saying.
That first episode was it.
All right, stop. Tell me
if
you wouldn't have seen Hulk's went La Vaca, you wouldn't have went nuts.
Oh.
If he would have done a bachata step, I would have been fucking going crazy.
Leo would have been dressed the same way the next day, doing the same shit.
What? I would have painted my whole fucking chest green and everything, dude. I would have fucking went in.
Jesus. All right. How much more news we got?
We got 4 or 5 more things.
All right, we gotta start getting into these episodes.
Oh shit, yeah. Okay, so it's a rumor that the events of Venom 3 will be sequel to the events of Madam Web. A 10-year-old teenage version of Spider-Man will appear in the film, and Venom will try to convince Eddie to kidnap him.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Who's making those movies?
Sony.
Oh,
Sony.
Good. So they'll be terrible. Got it. Okay, understood. Let's just add more dog shit to the tier list we just did. It's great. Can't wait.
All right, we got some good news. Loki season 2 will release in July in Disney Plus on Disney Plus.
Where
AKA
does it say
delay,
that?
AKA I don't know.
Where does it say that?
Marvel updates.
Yo, when's Secret Invasion coming out? Because that's supposed to come out first.
Yeah.
Spring 2023. It's March 9th. We have no update on when the show's coming out. It's fucking classic. Marvel's great right now. Marvel's in a great place, though, guys. It's okay.
Okay, so Daredevil Born Again won't include Froggy and Karen Page.
So I actually
sad.
I think based off of the fact of how they want to allegedly break up their episodes and make them into 2 or 3 pods of 6 episodes, whatever the hell they want to do, I just think they won't be in the first bunch of episodes, but I think they are going to come back. I really feel like they can't do this show without them. Like, they need people to ground Matt Murdock, and I feel like both of them together and those 3 together on screen all did it so well. So I'd be very surprised if they recasted them, because if they're not going to bring back the actor and actress, they're going to recast them. I'd be very surprised.
I don't think they need them. I just don't think.
Not at all.
I don't think.
Are they bringing back the Punisher, bro?
I don't think.
Dude, but like it's more than just like, you know, the other superheroes. Like, you need the grounded people. You need the sidekick people.
Yeah,
like,
but I mean, listen.
And you have to admit, like, all 3 of them on screen when they were together, they were great together. They had great chemistry. Like, it was a good story. It was a good story.
In a long form story where you have time for these characters to have a piece of what's going on, it's fine. But in this little chopped up world where we're doing 5 and 6, episodes at a shot, there's no room for it. And technically, if you're gonna give Daredevil a long story, a story that's gonna really carry, then like, what are they gonna do besides either get captured and he has to save them? Nobody wants to see that shit anymore, bro. Like, listen, we want to see Daredevil. We want to see him do what he does best. When he's Matt Murdock, we don't want to see him be Matt Murdock that long.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
except when he's taking the walk of shame. Then I want Matt Murdock.
Yeah, exactly.
But also, there's a lot of talk of this show being a lot of like the lawyer Matt Murdock, though. So we might get a lot more Matt Murdock than you think we're gonna get.
I just don't think you need him. Like, listen, he could pick up the phone as Matt Murdock and be like, "Yeah, Froggy, blah 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 blah." Hang up the phone, and it's the same effect.
Right.
And to that extent, not to delay it, God, I hope Marvel hired people who know shit about law for this one. I really do, because those courtroom scenes in She-Hulk were like nails on a chalkboard. Stop. That's one.
I'm not gonna take.
Leo, be honest. They might as well have went my cousin Vinny.
Right.
Mrs. Riley, how many fingers am I holding up?
Literally.
It's the two youths.
The defense is wrong.
It was awful.
She was driving a 1967 Pontiac Tempest. Like that. Like that's what I was watching.
I am very surprised that you know so much about this fucking movie.
Oh, I could go on all day. I can quote that movie all day. That movie is a banger.
That's a banger.
The two youths.
Oh my god.
I have a judge that's just egging to throw me in jail.
Sean said drink Leo.
A guy at a bar
because you
that
like
wants
She-Hulk
to
drink.
fight me for $200.
What?
Because you're about to argue that She-Hulk had some remnants of good. So
It did have remnants of good.
It was definitely
America fucks, okay? The anime. Okay, so the next bit of news is the animated series of Batman the Caped Crusader will be released on Amazon because Amazon Studio bought the second season of it and they're thinking about buying the third season of it. Oh, they bought it from HBO, so they took the DC content from HBO and said, "Okay, fuck you. You don't want to do it anymore, and you haven't done it for a year and a half. Now we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it better." Hold my beer.
I love that. I really love that, honestly. It's great.
All right, and the last bit of news that we have is going to be a downer, but Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League reportedly delayed again, ladies and gents.
What happened? Does anybody know what happened? Like, I'm confused.
Dude, we saw the gameplay. We did a review on it, and it fucking looked good.
I like
Dude, there was so much backlash from that gameplay and everything that like they had to take a step back and stop. And the fact that in order to play the game, you have to be online the whole time, even if you're just playing by yourself. It's an always online game.
Oh, yeah.
It's an always online game. So think about
sense.
it. People that don't have internet access, just has a TV and like whatever, like no,
can't play
you
it.
can't play it.
Yeah.
You can't play it. And the problem is, like, everyone remembers the Avengers game. It literally just got shut down very recently, or it's about to be shut down. It's too close to that. The gear system, the grinding, the suits, I don't know if they're coming out with a season pass, whatever the hell they're doing.
I was gonna say, not only that, the battle pass stuff too.
The battle pass, that's what I'm saying. It's
paper content. We were even doing the review, me, Chase, and Leo, and we were saying, "Oh, if you want the coolest version of the gun, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna fucking pay for it." Like, you're always going to end up spending money.
It's not good
to have the best stuff in the game. That's just inevitably how these games go now. So I think people have a gripe because we're spending $70 on the game. Make the game good. Don't make us spend more money after we spend the $70.
Like when we did the review,
and now I didn't.
Looks like Fortnite.
I didn't even know you got to play online. Like, that's actually kind of crazy. You can't.
No, it's all. You have to be on. You have to
Yeah.
have an online internet service.
Yeah, that to me is kind of wild.
It's insanity.
So that means they did no story mode.
Well, no. There is a story.
I think the whole thing is a story mode.
Even within a game, it's a story mode. But you can do the whole co-op thing. Like, you can play online with 2 to 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
But like, listen, me personally, I'm a single player game. Like, I don't want to necessarily play with everyone all the time. Like, once in a while, like, listen, when we would get on Battlefield or whatever, it's fun. But like, for the majority of the time, like, I want to just play, and I don't have to worry about being online or waiting for my friends to come join. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even and Aaron, you could probably speak to this. When I played Avengers, like, you have NPCs as like people with you because you have to roll in with 4 people, and sometimes it would get annoying. You'd have to wait for them. You have to figure it out. Like, it's just it's not good, and it sucks because Rocksteady literally like set the standard for what heroes in video games are right now.
Yep.
Like, that whole third person fighting and the way it's done is because of those Batman Arkham Knight games.
Yeah.
Like, they were incredible games. So
this is the third delay or the second?
This is the second.
This is the second. I think it's the second delay. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. This is a second.
But it was supposed to be what? June or July? So now it's going to be what? End of the summer, probably.
They haven't even said. They just said later 2023, which means I'll see that game May 24. Like that's
probably.
No, they said May 26th. It was supposed to be released.
Yeah.
Right, 22.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So now we're in 23. It was supposed to be released in May, and then they're pushing it back more. I'm telling you, May 24 is when we're getting that game. I'm gonna guarantee it.
Fuck. All right, that does it for the news, ladies and gents.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just run through these quick comments, and we could get on to what we agreed on the lawyer shit. I'm glad there's somebody else who knows.
Yep.
Charles is somewhere listening, creating an Aaron voodoo doll for shaming She-Hulk. It's true. No, Charles is my boy, but Leo and him want to fight for She-Hulk, and that's an uphill battle. Sorry, I don't know, man.
Really? You really have a fucking voodoo doll, dude? What the fuck?
He's got a girlfriend now. So.
No, you wait. All right, shut up.
No,
shut up.
she made that for. I'm saying that's your.
Okay, wait.
Doll.
Have you heard of the Damn It doll? Let me just do a shameless plug here. Like literally, like when you're having a bad day at work, you just fucking motherfucker.
Oh, can I get one of those?
Yeah, Damn It doll. Look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get one of those.
All right,
Thor's gonna eat it now. But
your ass next for fucking.
I sure hope so.
Say anything about anything these days,
Is it true that Disney is trying to acquire Dragon Ball Z? I thought that was done.
I
they
thought
get them already?
It's done. They
did. Yeah, Dillinger. I believe Disney
Right.
has it already.
Dragon Ball Z.
Let me look it up just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it got done already.
They have 4 different titles. They got Attack on Titan, Dragon Ball Z,
Dragon Ball Z.
Demon Slayer, and not One Punch.
But there is a catch. Hold on. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna read this real quick.
They own all the rights, all the what is it called? The national
rights to Dragon Ball Z, and did this deal under the cloak of secrecy after Star Wars. Dragon Ball is one of the blah 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 blah. If you don't know, what's the catch? Okay, so Disney has acquired the rights to Dragon Ball Z, but not the whole franchise. In reality, Disney has only bought the rights to make a live-action Dragon Ball movie and film distribution rights. That's very interesting.
Well, that's going to be complete dog shit.
Yeah, because we know how good the first live Dragon Ball Evolution movie went.
This is wait.
I'm gonna drink for even like saying that full name of the movie.
Wow.
Oh,
we did it again.
So just to be clear, for those unaware, Dragon Ball Super is owned by Toei Animation. And that hasn't left. It's just more for Dragon Ball Z itself.
Yes.
And it's only for live action movie rights. So there's your answer.
Did they do a live action movie and hit it?
I sure hope not.
Disney is slick. That whole universe they could be explored. I actually think they might get Kevin to do it. Imagine, really? Feige doing a DBZ movie? That'd be kind of crazy.
All I know is if they can't even say Kamehameha right, I can't. The Kamehameha.
The Kamehameha.
They can't say that right? Kamehameha.
All right, that does it for the news, ladies and gents.
Great. All right.
All
So
right.
next topic. Cheers. Are we going to the Mandalorian and then Last of Us?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
See y'all in a bit.
All right. Bye. All right. So Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 2. Guys, we went to Mandalore in Episode 2. I did not see that come. I did not think we'd be there that quick. But then again, I also forgot that these Mandalorian seasons are 8 episodes. So, couple things I liked here. I loved Grogu throughout the whole episode. Grogu is expanding in every way with the Force. Even when they landed in Tatooine and she's like, I think he's trying to talk to me. I'm telling you right now, before the end of this season, Grogu talking. Grogu, we're going to get Grogu talking, 100%. Yeah, and then like...
Dude, the backflip out of the fucking fighter. Come on!
Right? That was sick. Like,
my man did a fucking front flip right into her arms. I was like, oh, he threw that toy.
I loved that. I love the whole scene in Tatooine where like even like the scrapper is like conning the freaking the delegate or whatever for like the one part, and then they're like, all right, bring it out, let's go, hurry before he sees it. And then Din obviously trying to get the droid, and then we get I love the callbacks to A New Hope with the R5D4 droid. Like she literally touched it and the whole thing exploded, like very similarly to what happened in A New Hope. Love that. And then they just literally right from there just go right to Mandalore. And of course they get there, they discover the planet's not, it's not unbreathable. They go into the city, they see it in ruins. One thing I did really like about this episode too is how you got to see the perspective of Mandalore from Din when he first got there versus what's her face? Katie Sackhoff character. Why can't I think of it? Bo-Katan. When Bo-Katan got there. Like it was two very different things. Like Din was looking at it from a perspective of like the first time ever seeing Mandalore and like didn't know what to think of it. My man gets captured, sees these creatures, and like, yo, he's still struggling with that Darksaber.
Dude,
like
I thought how she handled the Darksaber.
Yo, like a G. She was just like, yo, pop, and just my man's here like this.
He's holding it with two hands, and she just
yes. Oh my god! Like she was
like,
just
you need to
around.
give that up. I was like, you need to give that Darksaber up, bro.
I mean, listen, they obviously did that to show context of the fact that like Bo-Katan clearly knows what she's doing and what she wants, and Din doesn't. Like Din doesn't want to be the leader of the Mandalorians, where like Bo-Katan does. And then, God, I'm just trying to think going through the episode. Like I loved like how like Grogu had to get out of there, and like he's just like. It was like a chase scene in his little chair. Like that was freaking awesome. Like, it was like you're watching an X-Wing chase, but in a little chair. Like the little monster pops out. Like he comes across the one guy at the end and force pushes him and gets in the jet. But like they've totally foreshadowed that in the beginning too, because Din was showing him like, hey, like as a Mandalorian, you need to know where all these planets are. Here's where I went. Here's where Bo-Katan was. Here. So like he had the knowledge to go in the jet, to go into X-Wing, the ship, and just fly back to wherever Bo-Katan was.
And then he asked for help from the most sexy.
Oh my god,
she looks good in that suit.
Oh, Bo-Katan, I want her to beat the crap out of me. I'm just gonna say it right now. I would. Yes, she does. I love her. Yes, give me that passion alert. God damn it, yes. My God.
But then you have the alien robot. That thing.
Yo, that looked so good.
I was like, when I saw that, I was like, yo, what the fuck? And dude, that gave me a jump scare too. When it came out the ground the first time, I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Creepy as hell. And that episode was dope with the mythical creature in the water. That shit scared the shit. Yo, the mythosaur in the water. My God, I did not expect them to go like that. That's huge. That's huge, because here's what I think might happen with that. I think so. Really think about it. Din Djarin passed out, like was not aware during all that. By the way, we are Grogu, 100%. Yes. We are Grogu. So I think what's gonna happen is that Din's gonna wake up. She's gonna tell him about how he saw the mythosaur. Like he's gonna be like, "Oh, cool," but then like they're eventually gonna have to go back to the blacksmith and like all the other Mandalorians and be like, "Listen, we were on Mandalore. We got there. It's a breathable planet. Like we could walk on the surface. Oh, and by the way, the mythical mythosaur that you all thought was dead is alive and under the water. Like no one's gonna believe her. I think that's gonna be the problem. Like that'll be the whole
because she lost her faith,
right?
But now she regained it because when she was reading when she was making fun of Mandalore when they were walking into the cave, she read, "Oh, let me give you the 25-cent tour."
Right, she was like, "Yeah, let me just tell you about what goes on here." So anyway, there's this huge beast that no one's ever seen before. That and he's not even listening to her. He's just like taking off his weapons. I am the Mandalore. Da 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 da, and then poof, under the water. I think Rose helped to tame it and prove it in the end. So this is a very good point. The whole he's gonna tame it point. So I don't know where this is gonna go, but there's a lot of different ways they can go. Like Din could eventually get control of the Darksaber and like wield it, but like maybe Bo-Katan will be the one that rides the mythosaur, or you have Din Djarin, like he might wield the Darksaber and tame the mythosaur, or Bo-Katan might do it both. I don't know which way they're gonna go. What I like about the show right now is that like usually like they foreshadow a lot of things, and I do think Bo-Katan's gonna end up with the Darksaber just the way she was wielding it.
Yeah,
because I don't think she's gonna teach. I don't think she's gonna teach Din Djarin how to wield it. He was struggling with that saber.
I think he's gonna give it to her.
Yes,
for saving his life for the second time.
But she can't take it that way. She has to win it in combat though. And the last time she tried to no, here's the prophecy though. The reason that the blacksmith doesn't like Bo-Katan is because the whole thing is like you're supposed to win the dark saber in combat. The blacksmith feels that Bo-Katan cursed the Mandalorians by just taking the dark saber from someone instead of winning it, and that's when Mandalore got blown to smithereens like shortly after that, or like right after, whatever it was. So I think she's either gonna have to fight Din Djarin for the dark saber, or the dark saber is not gonna even matter, and she's gonna ride the mythosaur, and people are gonna follow her. I don't know. What I like about this right now is that can go either way. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm talking too much. Like, please, someone take it. I
think she's gonna stay on the planet, bro.
Yeah.
She's gonna stay on Mandalore.
Yeah.
Well, she's gonna call her crew to
come in. She's gonna call the crew to come in to clean up house to get rid of all the fucking little green-eyed motherfuckers.
But they're not following her right now, though. She said they all ran away. They all left.
Yeah, but that's just that's just a simple recall. Once they find out where she is,
and once they find out that the mystical beast is actually real and alive, and
right,
Din tells them.
All right, so here's another thing you need to think of, right? Din Djarin clearly has his people. We saw in the first episode they were doing the whole ceremony, whatever it is.
Right.
Bo-Katan clearly has her people that ran away, but maybe she somehow convinces them to come back. Do we have a Mandalorian civil war on our hands?
Ooh.
One could only hope.
Right. And by the way, in case you didn't know, episode 3 is 56 minutes long, which is an extra 20 minutes on top of the episode we usually get.
Yeah.
Yay.
We're getting some action next episode. So like, are we getting a mini Mandalorian civil war? Because I'll lose my mind.
we can only hope, bro. We can only hope. I mean, it's definitely the setup for it. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely the setup for it. But we could only hope that that these shows would get that good.
It's crazy.
It's surprising me how good it's going, and the storyline and the way it's going. The storyline and the way it's going is going perfect.
I will say the only complaint I had about the episode is that at times it was very dark and very hard to see a little bit. That was the only
when they were in the cave. Yes.
There was a couple points where I'm just like, I can't see. But apart from that, though, like I thought this episode was as good, if not maybe a little better than the first episode, because I really liked the first episode. But I don't know. What do you guys think of this episode?
It's a 9.5 for me.
Right. I was gonna say like at least 8, 9, like something like that. Like it's up there, man.
We got everything. We got Grogu. We got Grogu fucking kicking a monster right out the fucking cave. Yep. Like a badass, a full-grown monster. He's just fucking fucking out.
So I tell you, every episode, we're just gonna see Grogu keep growing. I'm telling you, words spoken by the end of the season. 100%.
Yeah, listen. He's at this point, Grogu cannot remain defenseless and inept. He has to grow so that he can match up with the Mandalorian energy around him. So yeah, you're 100% right. Like by the end of the season, he might surprise you, bro. He might not even look and feel like we've been seeing. There might be a development that we don't even expect here.
My man is doing
Dillinger gives it a 10 out of 10, and like this, everything about this show is right. Listen, everything about this show is Star Wars. Period. I don't care what anyone says. Like this is we're in peak Star Wars when it comes to this show. Like, dude, even like when Boba Fett came out, like as I thought Boba Fett was a little weaker than I would have liked it to be, obviously. But like every time Din Djarin was in an episode, those were the better episodes, and that sucks because like. You want Star Wars to be Star Wars, but like at the end of the day,
Boba Fett to be Boba Fett. Everybody
right,
wants Boba
of course,
Fett to be a badass.
Listen, like I want what happened with Boba Fett. I want him in season 2 when he freaking landed on that planet and freaking took all those stormtroopers and told them about themselves.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like that's what we want. Like we did not get that Boba Fett and Boba Fett. I don't know what happened, but listen, everything about the Mandalorian is 100% right, and I agree with that. So, and I hope the same thing carries over for the Ahsoka show, because I feel like they're gonna connect these worlds, and we're just gonna get some crazy ass connection. So, any last words before we move on to Last of Us?
I need one of those little light things when I watch scary movies that she had, and she threw that shit up and it lit up the whole room. I need one of those light things when I watch a scary movie. I need one of those jammies. If she can email me the address of where I can buy it on Wish, I'll do it. I need that one of those bad boys to be like, fling.
Phenomenal. Chase, anything last on the Mandalorian?
Nah, man, listen, I love this series. I love the Mandalorian series. It's absolutely dope. I almost wish I didn't watch any of it so I could just binge watch the whole thing. I like it's dope, man. It's dope.
It's such a great show.
What Star Wars is supposed to be.
Right. In conclusion, for me, I can't wait to see the next episode. I'm hoping for a Mandalorian mini Civil War, and I want Katie Sackhoff, aka Bo-Katan, to beat the shit out of me, and that's all I got. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring back Aaron, and we are going to. Oh, hello, sir. How are you?
Hello there.
Yep. So we're just gonna go straight into the Last of Us episode, and we're gonna have a drink. So cheers.
Show of the year. Don't at me.
Yo, seriously. And obviously, Aaron, we're gonna let you talk and go through a little bit of the episode, because you just not only saw the episode, but you played the game. Please watch Aaron play PlayStation 5 video games on Wednesdays between 6:30 and 7:30 and further on the Mancave101 podcast. Thank you. So for someone who literally is fresh off the game and just saw the episode, what did you think?
So I'm going to start here. Pedro Pascal is daddy. The internet's
daddy.
He's daddy.
Daddy.
It just is what it is. It is what it is. He is. Between Mando and The Last of Us, daddy. That's it.
He is a daddy.
The second thing I'm going to say is, like Abel said, in case you guys didn't watch the playthrough yesterday, I knew I was going to get frustrated during yesterday's episode, and I did, because I remembered that part of the game being very difficult. And I chose to play it hard.
That part of the
like
game
an idiot. That part of the game is fucking brutal.
Dude, wait. So I saw a bunch of your stream last night. I couldn't watch it live, but I went back. Like, how did it feel on hard? Like, I never played it on hard.
It was parts were difficult because people don't realize when you're playing on hard that Ellie doesn't have the same consistency that Joel has with weapons. So when you're playing as Ellie, and the game does a phenomenal job of this, her accuracy with guns and arrows and stuff is like shaky screen, because she's obviously not as strong as Joel. So, and that's just, it is what it is. It's two different characters.
Now when you're wielding the bow, does the remote shake while you're doing it?
Yes, the controller shakes, and if you hold too long, it makes the thing on the screen go like this. So, like, that's what I'm saying. It's a different perspective playing as Ellie in the game, because it's just harder. Like, it's what it is. Like, they made it more difficult on purpose, which I actually respect them for doing that, because it can't be as easy to play as Ellie as it is Joel. She's 13 years old. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, and she doesn't have the same level of gun mastery that Joel has throughout the entirety of the game. So, but what I will say is, this is the Joel I've been telling Chase and Leo about. That nasty fucking Joel that we got, where he said, "Tell me where she is, or I'm gonna pop your goddamn knee off." I said, "Oh," I was like, "Oh, okay, he's not fucking around now."
That's what we want. We want that Joel.
That is Joel. That's the goddamn Joel from the game. He's a nasty SOB, and his past of like killing people, because that's what him and his brother had to do. The more you progress through the show, you're gonna come to realize that he's a badass, and he did what he had to do to survive, and that's it. You know what I mean? So, but that whole part was just, honestly, the way Pedro Pascal played it too. Mwah! Chef's kiss. It was fucking beautiful. I loved it, because then he did the thing with you mark it on the map. And then he was like, okay, he marked on the map, choked him out the same way Joel chokes him out in the game. Same exact way Joel chokes him out in the game. And he goes over to the other guy and he's like, "I'm not telling you shit." And he's like, "It's okay, I believe him." Wow! And you were just like, yo, this fucking guy, he's not playing games, bro. Don't fuck around. That's what happens.
Nobody is more of a G than Ellie right now. I don't care what nobody says.
She is.
She is a fucking G.
Yo,
bro.
Ellie looked at him
and
said, "Tell them Ellie broke your fucking finger."
Dude, I literally was like, yes, bitch. Yes. Yes.
Yo, son.
The last
Fucking
episode,
yes.
the last episode and this episode, my like of Ellie's character just through the roof. She's been phenomenal.
This is what I said before. Like she's got to become more
Mormon, baby.
She's got to become more capable in order to maintain the energy that's going on around here.
Yep.
And I mean, listen, if you don't understand where this goes from here, bro, she is a different person from when she started, even and whatnot. She has grown, and
the question we need to ask is like, is she the same beast or a different animal? Like, those are the things we need to ask.
She is definitely a different animal, bro.
Different animal.
Listen, when she got my dude out there and she hopped on him, bruh.
Oh, the end of the episode, yeah.
That baptism of fire.
That's Ellie. That's the real Ellie.
That's the real Ellie. 100%.
The real Ellie.
Bruh, she went to town. I was like, okay.
She stuck that big ass fucking cleaver in the guy's fucking neck, bro.
Right?
Yo.
Oh. I was like,
right.
Yes.
And shout out to what's his name, Tony Barker, or like the original Joel.
The original
so like the
Joel.
guy that got cleavered is the original Joel.
He's the Joel from the
guy
game.
That played Joel from the game.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, that guy who got the knife in the thing at the cleaver in the
Troy
neck.
Baker. That's what it is. Troy Baker.
That's Joel from the game.
Dude, they needed. Dude, what they're doing, HBO is doing right now,
is literally
fucking,
right here.
Man, this is fucking beautiful.
And then who I forget, Torin was in the stream. He was talking to me about this. Somebody, Ellie's original voice character was also in this.
No. It's the next one. She's allegedly playing Ellie's mom.
Oh, she's playing Ellie's mom.
Yeah,
so Ellie's original character from the game is going to be supposedly Ellie's mom in the last episode of the season.
Yeah. I guess my next question is: are you eating venison?
Never, never, ever. Sick sons of bitches.
All right. First of all, can we talk about this though? First of all, they're like, or eating venison. Y'all ain't seen them drag a venison nowhere in this damn town. Nope. You didn't see when they put the real venison. There was a trail of blood all the way to the door. Y'all ain't seen a trail of blood nowhere. But you eat venison.
And the realness of people eating meat, human meat.
Yeah.
When people eat human meat, your eyelids turn a different color. They turn red. Because you're getting way too much proteins and vitamins that you're not supposed to be getting from the human meat and human DNA. Because you absorb that very quickly, and your eyelids turn into a deep red color. That's a first.
Don't ask Kilo how he knows that, by the way, folks. Just
the attention to fucking detail. And also, motherfuckers, if somebody dies in your village and they say they can't bury him in the snow, and the snow is not about 6 feet deep, they're lying to you. because the permafrost, when it snows, it only goes about 1.5 feet, brother. The rest of it is muck. You can bury somebody in the snow. Don't ask me how I know that. But you can do this shit.
That's how I know that. Leo mentioned this during my live stream too. David slapped the shit out of that girl in the dining room. He slapped the shit out of her. He said, "What?" Bro, when it happened, I said, "What did the 5 fingers say to me?"
Yo, did you not see the sonic rings jump out of her ass when he hit her?
Yo, slapped the shit out of her, bro.
I was like, "Holy shit, bro!"
Dude, I was just trying to collect her loot after it happened. I don't know what the fuck.
I've never seen a character turn from a pastor to a pimp so goddamn fast in my life. It was the quickest transition ever.
But it's like the things that you guys been telling us all along. It's not really about the fucking infected.
No.
The people,
right? I was about to say, Chase,
worse.
Like even in the beginning of the series, you've been saying how you wanted to see zombies and the infected. Like honestly, how entertained are you in the fact that the last like 2 episodes you really haven't seen that?
Nah, I mean, listen, I'm still looking for the zombies, but
of course, 100%.
I'll take the gratuitous violence. It's not a problem.
Right?
I'll take the gratuitous violence. Like, bro, listen, I'm always rooting for the survivor, and I was concerned about Ellie because I'm like, yo, with what's her name down, and she has to like, and when they started running into people, I'm like, oh my god, like, you know what I'm saying? When she was out there with the rifle by herself trying to hunt, I'm just like, she's gonna run into somebody.
Mm-hmm.
How crazy is it? How crazy is it that these people that were chasing them are the same people from the town? Like that, just I was like, whoa.
I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't know about the whole. Let's stick the let's stick the wound directly with the goddamn needle thing. I don't know about all that, but I was like, that's not how that works.
It ain't supposed to go right in the wound.
It's not supposed to go right in the wound. I was like, I'm not a doctor, but
in real life, she would have killed his ass dead.
She would have killed him. I was like, yo, he'd be dead as all hell right now. But you know,
dude, how much fucking you see how much penicillin she gave?
I'm like, she hit him twice with it.
She hit him twice with the whole fucking jaw.
He should have been so dead, bro. It's not right in the goddamn wound. I was like,
that shit's way too close to the liver. I was like,
oh man.
And then she's sticking the whole fucking needle in it. I'm like,
the whole needle. It's like the shit would have went straight in it and it came out and hit the damn liver somewhere.
Yes, important disclaimer. Mancave101 Podcast does not condone domestic violence against men, women, or children. Thank you, Tori. Appreciate you.
However, if you want regular violence against them, we're for that.
Wow.
But not domestic. We can't do that.
Wow, that's very aggressive.
Very aggressive.
but
Jesus.
This fucking show, like, listen, there's people there, and there are these people out there, and I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm one. Obviously, from playing the game, I love what the game did. Like, if you're catching my playthroughs, the game obviously has more infected. There's more people. There's a lot more going on, and it's very. I can't stress this enough as I'm looking right in the camera. It's very fucking stressful when there's 4 goddamn clickers chasing your ass around a fucking warehouse. I cannot explain to you how stressed out I got because I was fucking freaking out last night. But besides the point, I understand there's more infected in the game and the show is doing their own adaptation. And there are legitimately people out here who are complaining that the show is not close enough to the game. I have a full appreciation for what HBO Max is doing. Shut the fuck up and enjoy the fucking live adaptation on screen. They can't put, I understand Chase wants infected in and I understand, I get it. You can't do it every time because to me, if you saw them every episode and they just found a way to get rid of them or get around them,
it would become The Walking Dead.
They wouldn't be as big of a threat anymore. That's the way I picture it.
Yeah. I think for people like myself who don't play the game, we're just looking for the variety. So I like the fact that there's different kinds. So for me, I'm like, I just need to see the different kinds and shit, and then I'm good. Like, give me one good scene where motherfucking click is just a little bit too fucking close for comfort, and then we can get back to the people shit, bro. That's all.
As you can see, the gameplay had Torin on the edge of his seat yesterday. You weren't in my shoes as I was running through a warehouse of goddamn clickers screaming at me. I wanted to fucking headbutt the wall.
I don't know how the fuck you play that game in the dark. What?
Because I have problems. I don't know what to tell you.
Dude, that game is too fucking much, bro. It is when I see the fucking bloater come out, I'm like, yep, that's gonna be problems. I was like, nope, I'm out. I would have kept running out of the goddamn building. Fuck the mission. Fuck Joel. Give me the horse.
They must be blind and infected.
That pissed me off in the episode.
Oh, the horse.
The fucking horse, bro.
Yeah, the horse didn't need to go out like that. Got shot in the goddamn neck.
My man said, "Bring the girl and bring the horse."
Yo, he did though.
We about to eat good tonight.
Wendy's on the check-in. I love the show just as it is. Wendy's, we miss you tonight, brother.
We do. We sure do.
That's the only way to play is in the goddamn dark with the headphones cranked because we ain't never scared. Just kidding. I was scared shitless.
We ain't never scared.
I'm completely lying to you.
All right, so I guess so season finale next week.
I'm so disappointed.
Or this coming Sunday. I know.
I'm so disappointed I have to stop playing.
Like, all right, so I mean, we can't even say like where we think it's gonna end, right? Because like me and Aaron, like we played the game, we kind of know where the story's going.
Yeah, not fucking ruin this shit.
No. I guess from the guys that haven't played the game, like where do you want to see this end? Like how do you feel like where are we heading?
Listen,
I want Ellie and Joel the way they. Oh wait, on the episode, I gotta say one more thing on the episode. when Joel brought her back at the end of the episode when he was trying to
Oh,
bring her
baby girl, the baby girl, the baby
back.
girl.
Dude,
Yo,
that fucking tugged at my
did that
heart.
just kill
right here?
Oh, I was like, you son of a bitch. You just put a knife in a man's kneecap
Yeah.
and stabbed him in the fucking face.
He
and
said,
you beat him down with a pipe.
he said, I got you, baby girl.
I got you, baby girl.
I was like,
Yo,
oh.
Pedro
And you can
Pascal
see-
is daddy all day.
Daddy Pedro, bro.
and you can see her transformation about no, let me go, and I'm
Yep.
holy shit, thank you, God, it's you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Well, you know.
And the first thing that he did was bring her back, and then he gave her his jacket.
Mhm.
I was like, fuck, dude,
Right.
fuck, good acting.
Mhm.
Yeah, listen, their relationship is definitely changed at this point.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The whole
So,
dynamic's changed.
the whole dynamic's changed because
Whole
now
dynamic
he
changed.
understands that number one, she does know how to survive without him, and she now realizes the value of having him around. So, you know, this is gonna be dope.
And the way I think the show is gonna go, I want to see at the end, the last episode, I want to see some more clickers.
There's going to be infected in the last episode.
Yeah, I need to see infected in the last episode, but I also need them to like going into the sunset. I want to see them almost getting to the city. I don't want them to get to the city yet. I want them to be fighting clickers on their way to the city. But at the ending of the episode, I want them to see where they're going. That way, it leaves me in a fucking, you know what I mean? Leaves me right here, like shit. Let it go.
Wait until all I'm gonna say is I don't want to spoil anything for you
Yeah,
and Chase.
I'll talk after you.
I'm not going to, but all I'm gonna say is you haven't even met the other people that are coming yet either. Because if you think that group was bad, there's worse. There's worse fucking people ahead. I promise you.
Right. And on top of that, you haven't really met the people that actually matter to what's going to happen in the important part of the story. Not only that, but I will tell you, like, without spoiling anything, and like I can't preface this enough. The Joel and Ellie relationship is the most important part of this whole thing. And we have gotten where we have gotten for a reason. And I don't know what they're going to show us next episode.
Yeah, neither.
But just even if they go into season 2, they go into the second game. I don't know where they're going to go with the story. If they give us like things in between the first and second game, like honestly, the way the viewers are watching this show and the hype it has, I will not be surprised if the next season gives us things that are original content that we haven't seen in the games in between, like maybe like one more season. But
on the viewership,
here's what I'll say. By the time, viewership, but for like keeping the story going,
8.1 million. This.
But that's what I'm saying. But the fact that
season high,
like the biggest contributor to that is the fact that Neil Druckmann is involved and working with the director and the producers and the writers. So like they're all coming up with ways to make the show a lot more different than the game, but also make it original, make it whatever it is. But what I will tell you is that by the end of this, we're all going to be very hurt. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Emotional damage.
No, it's not even emotional damage.
It's bad.
You're going to have to go talk to a therapist about why you watch this show.
By the way, I can tell you, I get what you're saying as far as how far they're going to go. This is my prediction.
Yeah.
Mark down this stream. This episode 9 is going to be half of the game. And then season 2 will finish part 1 of The Last of Us. So the game, the full entire game. Because I'm doing the mathematically in my head where I am in the game. And I can tell you that another 9 episodes would bring you to the end. So if they do another 9 episode season, it's going to be part 1. And then they'll probably do seasons 3 and 4 as part 2 split into 2 parts.
Yeah, that means Pedro Pascal is going to be fucking getting another big
loaded.
He sure is.
Fucking loaded.
Loaded. Bag.
And the chick who plays Ellie. I forget her name. Sorry.
Yeah, Ellie getting a check too.
She's going to get a goddamn check too, bro.
Her name is Leah Mormont at all times.
Yeah,
so.
of course.
Ellie's my new hero, bro. Like
8.1 million people watch this shit.
Dude,
I'm telling
this show is only going to grow.
It's going to get
and it's
bigger.
only going to get crazier.
I wish, Abel, I wish they knew the twists that were coming.
You don't even understand what's about to happen. You don't even understand what's about to happen.
It gets so, the only word I'm going to tell you guys is it gets so fucked up. The whole thing gets so fucked up. And you're going to be like, what the fuck? By season 2, like, you guys are going to be like, what the fuck is going on? You're gonna be like,
I wouldn't be surprised if on the last episode that we have to have like a totally like separate conversation from the podcast.
1,000,000%.
All I need is the fucking half of the next episode to be about being chased by fucking clickers.
There's gonna be some.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know, and we're good. You know what I'm saying? We're good. I don't even care.
What is crazy about the next episode? I think it's only like 45 or 48 minutes. It's actually a shorter episode.
Probably shorter. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I'm surprised it is.
What the fuck, man?
But they might have done that. Man. But no, listen, they might have done that for a reason. So I don't know.
I want an hour. God damn it, give me a fucking solid hour. Shit.
God. They can't get into too much without going into next season. I'm telling you, because I know where the game is at.
Yeah, there's no
That's
way.
what it is. I'm telling you.
Right. All right. Well, I guess that's gonna conclude our episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of The Last of Us? What did you think of The Mandalorian? What did you think of all the news we talked about? How did you feel about Leo screwing up all these comic book writers and directors, all that names? Tell us about it in the comments below.
Director in the comic book, drink.
That's fine. I don't care.
How do you feel about them taking Black Panther out of the comics? That's got to be racist.
Yeah, it's got to be racist. But anyway, so like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, Spotify to the Mancave101 Podcast. We're doing gaming on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We're live every Thursday at 8 p.m. We're doing pre-records of trailers and doing artist spotlights of all the people that we think you need to see. With that being said, we will see you guys, I guess, in the next live or the next pre-record. Take care. Have a good night. Give me my outro. Get me out of here.
Rest in peace, Big Papa.